Hey there, good looking. You must be hoping to hear an update about our bird buddies, aren't you? I just had to know what was going on. So Bertha and Bernard came by and we had a little chat. Ooh, which reminds me, you might need to clean up some of what they left behind. It's not their fault. I found out they literally can't hold it in. It's the neighborly thing to do to just take care of it. Anyway, Bertha was right. Bernard was just helping out Bertha's cousin, Phoenicia. You see, her partner has been injured, so he hasn't left the nest much. But knowing that Bernard had time to spare, with the babies born already, she asked for help fixing up the nest. So you see, it was simply family helping family. Oh, don't worry though. I apologized for both of us. You participated at my behest. It was the least I could do. Still, it is nice to have some family around to lend a hand. Or someone to call on in general. You don't really have anyone, do you? I'm just saying, wouldn't it be nice to know you have someone around to be there for you? Knowing that Bertha and Phoenicia have each other to ask for help is really nice. And Phoenicia will be able to help with the chicks. It's a really nice thing if you think about it. I wonder if I'll ever have that one day. Not the chicks, just the person to have the chicks with. You and I agree there. I'm capable of taking care of myself if the need arises. Except for when I need a good cleaning, like outside with the bird poop. If you could get that, that would be great. I'm glad I could clear things up with them. They really are a nice couple. Whoever moves in next door, maybe you can convince them to build a birdhouse. Just so the kids have somewhere to come back to after the winter. I think we owe them that much.
And with that, it appears that Wyndolyn has nothing more to say.
I'm glad you're here, girl. I did some hard thinking last night, and I think I've been thinking a little too much. The problem wasn't with me or anything like that. It was with everybody else. Everyone thinks I'm too much, so they stayed away. Well, how was I supposed to keep myself together if I didn't have a single friend, huh? They basically forced me into this. But with you around, it's been easier to keep the dark thoughts out. Okay, sure, I might fall down. I might let everybody down. But I know if I do fall, you'll be here to pick me up. Probably everybody else would hate me, but you wouldn't, and that's cool. It is, but it's okay. I know you got this. Anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for being my pal. Still gotta hold on tight to these walls, but I feel like with you around, I can relax a little. Really let my studs down, you know what I mean? So thanks for being my pal. And mine. I think I'm gonna go take it easy for once. Knowing I can just foist all my emotional burden off onto you is a real comfort. Thanks a million, buddy. Everybody needs a gym buddy.
Dunk is dribbling a basketball when you find him today. He handles it with a practiced ease, bouncing it between his legs and twirling it on the end of one finger.
Hey, you made it!
He passes you the ball. You... Dunk is delighted by even this small display of bare minimum athleticism.
Hell yeah, great catch!
He takes the ball from you, setting it aside. Dunk claps his hands together as though he's psyching himself up.
Sport, baby!
He turns to pick up the baseball and football from behind him, holding one in each hand.
We already had a little taste of basketball, so let's just stick with these two. What do you think? Baseball? Football?
He holds them both out to you, alternately raising one up and then the other. Dunk sets the baseball down, a look of genuine excitement on his handsome face.
Aw, man. You know, there's nothing like going back to basics. Just tossing the ball back and forth.
He passes the ball to you, a gentle but graceful throw that seems to find your hands with hardly any effort of your own.
Just takes me right back to being on the field, you know? Sure did. Most of my existence, really. I haven't really done this since I turned down getting drafted. Everyone wanted me to do it, but it just felt like getting paid would ruin everything. It wasn't about the love of the game at that point. My dad was real mad at me when he found out I turned down the big leagues. It was his dream, and he just couldn't understand why it wasn't mine, too. My dream? Well...
You throw the ball to Dunk, and though your toss is much clumsier than his, he catches it easily.
You know, I don't have a big, glorious dream like everybody else. My dream is just being happy. Is that weird? I just want to enjoy. I don't want money or fame or glory or whatever. I just want to be happy. Yeah?
He gives you a soft smile, his usual high-energy cheer replaced by a surprising sweetness. It's quite charming.
I honestly thought I was alone on all this. Athletes are real intense, you know. Every single sport I've played, there was always a bunch of people around me making it way less fun than it could be. Everybody just wants to win or be the best. What happened to just having fun? Damn, you know all the right things to say. That's all I want to hear. I just want people to be happy.
Dunk tosses the ball back to you one last time, giving you a sweet grin when you catch it handily. Something about his passes just feel better in your hands. Perhaps he just knows how to be a team player.
Great hustle today. Seriously. I'm proud of you. Next time, we'll hit the rackets. Knock the birdie around, get those arms swinging. Yeah, that'll be great. Meet me at the rackets, pal.
Good to see ya. Ooh, fresh tea coming in hot. Alert, device overheating, self-shutdown. What are the signs for a heat stroke? Ooh, do you have any idea how
You bring
Hey, and Phoenicia's in my cheese tray. That's what I'm here for. What's going on? She's Phoenicia.
This cheese tray is not cold enough. You trust me. Better to just end it all now. I don't know. I feel like that scratch in the corner. You really think so? You're not just saying it because... I mean, thanks. Wow. And thanks for taking care of me and bringing me over to Freddie. Ooh.
This is...
Shut.
No,
Maybe
it's
my...
exactly, and that
Well, it...
it doesn't have to.
What? Nothing's going on. That's just the lot I was dealt in the factory. We've all got our fault. Oh,
But you said it was so, which it,
it started.
and that's really,
Yes. What is it with a
what was it?
bad charge can cause
Oh, and before you even, Phoenicia, you need to, if not with everyone,
enough. So I've got a few problems. Who doesn't? It's not like it's affecting my work, right? My brand is bigger than ever. I'm doing crazy numbers every live. I've got offers and sponsorships pouring in, and everyone loves my content. How could I not be good? Just look at the comments on any of my videos. You're amazing. Your tips have saved me so much money. Thank you. Your content is like my therapy. Watching you gives me so much confidence to try new things. Thousands of comments just like these on every single one. I'm helping my viewers. They need someone to look up to, and they chose me. What part of wildly successful is giving misery to you, I make people happy. I make them laugh. I help them feel confident. Of course it does. I think it does. I'm sure it's not I don't know. I do tons for myself. I'm the queen of self-care.
like what?
I do spa treatments. You know I'm all about my screen care routine. Online shopping. I gotta have the latest accessories and outfits. Okay, well, I have tons of hobbies that I enjoy just for myself.
Name one.
I do art. I actually just finished a set of new home screen backgrounds, and they look fantastic. Thank you very much.
Which you also put up as prints for sale in your shop.
Got me there, I guess. I do photography. I'm always looking out for great shots. I even started a photography club.
Oh, are you talking about that video series where you give tips on how to take the best selfies?
Maybe.
Realization slowly dawns on Phoenicia.
Oh, my gigs. I don't do anything for myself, do I? I'm a total fraud. Do you have any idea how much time I've spent telling others how important self-care is? Of course I do. Do you think I put in all this effort just for myself?
So close to the point.
Well, the only way to really deal with burnout is to rest. Did you know sometimes it can take years to fully recover? Especially when you're trying to force yourself to just push through it. The harder you push, the longer it takes to come back from it. Your processors can only take so much without rest. Oh.
I think we've had a breakthrough.
You're right. About all of it. I just didn't want to see it, but you're right. I've been pushing so hard for so long. My followers mean everything to me. But it can't be my everything, can it? I deserve more. I think I need some time to think. Hey, come by later. I'm gonna shut down for a while.
See ya.
Well, howdy, partner.
Ben-Hwa is in a graceful split on the ground, bending forward so that their nose touches their knee. They smile when they see you. They take their sweet time getting up. Perhaps they intend to show off for you.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just trying to keep limber after all that time in your drawer. I'm glad you came to see me. I thought of a wonderful way for us to get to know each other better. Aside from the obvious and surefire method, sex. Don't be silly. There's nothing better.
They pull a small black and red box out from a drawer.
Sexy questions for sexy people. A card game designed to help couples working on their intimacy. Not that I need any help with my intimacy, but you seem a bit shyer than me, so we might as well make a game of it.
Ben-Hwa draws a card and reads aloud to you.
What is the wildest place you've made love? Understood. We can stop.
Ben-Hwa puts the box of cards away, their gaze far warmer than when you'd started.
Well, now with that behind us, how are you feeling? Wouldn't you like to shake the dust off those hips? You're lost then.
Dunk is swinging a badminton racket when you see him. His muscles bulge with every powerful stroke of his arms.
Hey, welcome to Racket Day!
He hands you a racket before you can voice any objection.
That's right! I do have some tennis rackets here, but they've done a lot of ball-based stuff already. Besides, shuttlecock's in the name, baby! What kind of sports guy would I be if I didn't let you bat the old shuttlecock around for a little while? There's rules for everything. That's what makes the game fun, knowing what to do and what not to do. All right, so badminton. You might be thinking to yourself, what's so bad about it? But that's the thing, nothing's bad about it. It rules. You just gotta get past the fun thing. It's a great sport for beginners because it doesn't take too much strength or balance to get started. You just gotta have a little hand-eye coordination. That's the spirit, buddy. Just give it a shot. You might surprise yourself. Great thing about badminton is you don't need much to get started. You got your racket, your shuttlecock, or your birdie, or hell, your shuttle if you want to call it that. Just don't call it a cock. Nobody appreciates that. Take it from me. You don't want to get badminton people riled up. But all that aside, that's it. That's all you need to get started. Sure, if you want to play proper, you need a net. But if you just want to play a friendly game at home, you can hit the birdie back and forth together. It's nice and light. Hell yeah!
Dunk hands you the shuttlecock.
You should start. It's easier to serve than it is to return one off the bat. Go ahead.
Dunk returns your serve effortlessly, but he seems so excited about it you'd think he'd pulled off some truly amazing feat of athleticism. The shuttlecock sails past you, but Dunk doesn't seem to care about that.
You know my old man as a shuttlecock? That's where the family name comes from. You'd think he'd have wanted me to follow in his footsteps, but I guess he always wished he could play football instead. I always thought badminton was cool, you know. But he never felt like it was enough glory, I guess. Me too, man. He still talks about his regrets and how he should have done something else with his life. It's like, yo, you did so much cool shit with your life. You went to championships, you traveled the world, and you had a family. Dude, don't we count? You're not happy about that? You're right about that. I can't really make him be happy about how his life went. But I can't make his burdens mine either. Damn, I didn't even mean to start going on about my dad. I guess Batman brings up a lot more feelings than I realized.
He rubs at the back of his neck, embarrassed.
Well, look, next time we'll do something fun that doesn't make me get all deep into my family history and whatnot. Okay? Exercise ball time, baby! Woo! We're gonna bounce! Hell yeah! Exercise ball! Let's bounce!
You're really something special. You know that? I don't think I've ever had a friend who looked out for me like that. As soon as things get serious, might as well be talking to myself. They never really listen, and they sure as hell don't put in effort when there's nothing in it for them. But what you said before really meant a lot. I'm gonna take a break from socials for a while, I think. A real one. I'm not even gonna post about it before I do it. Just log off and start fresh. Try to enjoy my IRL relationships for a while. Ooh, I can think of at least one that's pretty important to me right now. Damn, okay. Look at you being all assertive. Gotta say, it's a good look on you. Thanks for having my back. No, it's abso-fucking-lutely not. That's the part that really bothers me, you know? Everyone's gotta have an opinion on everything. But do they even bother asking what I want? What matters to me? They don't have to live my life. Why do they get to say what's best for me? Exactly. Thanks for getting it and not pushing. I don't know. Maybe I am working too hard. Maybe there is some stuff I gotta work out. You're right. I may not know exactly what I need yet, but that doesn't mean I can't figure it out my own way. I can't believe I let others get in my head. Ooh, me! How often do I tell my fans to believe in themselves and trust their gut? Thanks for reminding me what's really important. You know, you give pretty damn good advice. You wouldn't make a half-bad influencer. Well, yes. You've already helped me. Think of all the others you could help. And, honestly, I think it'd be kind of nice to have someone to share all this with. Whew, I gotta get started on the branding. Okay, you got a follow from me.
Hey there, Looker. I'm glad you're here, and I'm going to cut straight to the chase. We've been meeting up and talking quite a bit for a while, more than most people would if they weren't interested in me. And before you can say anything, I have to let you know how I feel about it all. Let's be honest with each other for a moment. Do I think you are cute? Yes. Anyone with eyes would think that. But my needs remain the same. I want to officially just be your friend. That okay with you? Can we hang out and gawk at the outside world together? That is so refreshing to hear. Well, thank you for letting me get to know you more. Whenever you want to stare out some more, come find me. We're besties now, you hear?
There you are. Come, come. I have something fun for us.
Ben-Hwa waves a massive bolt of what looks like plastic wrap at you.
Don't be silly. This is just to protect your bedroom from our activity. And while I'm hopeful it will end in sex, that's not the activity.
They beam at you.
We're going to bond over food and the sensuality of the human body. I saw them do this on an episode of The Confirmed Bachelor. They stripped down to their underwear and covered each other in lettuce, tomato, shredded cheese, sour cream, and ground beef. When it was all over, they rolled up into a blanket-like tortilla. It was very sensual. Don't be such a prude. Come now, help me get this plastic down, won't you? Can't have sexy fun if you have to do a bunch of unsexy cleanup. You are truly no fun. Fine.
They fold their arms over their chest, glaring at you.
I am mad at you, but I'm still down for it if you are. Not if I leave first.
They flounce out the door, leaving you standing in your bedroom alone. Diana is fully absorbed in her own endless monologue when you find her again.
Round and round the mulberry tree, round and round the mulberry tree.
I ate a mulberry once. Actually, I had them dried in a trail mix with cashews and some cousin to chocolate. But then I bought the trail mix at a different store and I chomped down and there was glass in it. Glass falling out of my mouth. Have you ever chewed on glass?
Finally, her gaze darts over to you. It appears you finally caught her notice.
Oh, there's you there now. Oh, are you there? Is that you? Good gibberish. Gibber, gibber on the jib. Where the hang people? Was a good hanging. Ah, you missed a good hanging, chum. The fellow's feet twitched for a full ton of the clock. Ha! It's my pleasure to bring a smile to your face. At least I think it is. Who cares in the end? Everything fades and changes. Except for me. I don't get to change. I'm eternal. I'm not even a me. I'm just a collection of words and mess swirling around. I am lonely again. I guess it's weird. Weird you came back. If you're even really here, which I still don't buy. Do you really want more? Consider yourself warned. Familiar. Family R. How could that be? That doesn't make sense at all. Unless... Are you made up of little pieces too? Do they combine when you're not looking? And then, bam! Suddenly there's a basilisk staring at you down the barrel of her jaw? You're making me bounce on my feet, pal. Jab, jab, cross the boyo. Well, bring it on, Captain Bligh. Captain Blight, blithely unaware, his crew making their mutiny right under his sweaty nose. You've seen that movie, right? I'm your diary! So that's why you've come back. You're looking for that old feeling. You're wanting to write something down, get it off your mind. Promise yourself you're going to go back and read it one day and never do. Is it because I'm not funny? I'm definitely not funny. I've checked. People only laugh when they're walking away, putting me back on the shelf. So they're not laughing with me. They're laughing at something they've taken with them when they leave. Something I'll never get back. You put so much down. You take so much when you go. And I'm left with it all. You did this to me? You put that in me? You put that story, that memory. Wait, I'm not that story. That story has been eating away at me, you know, like bleaching coral. Why did you? Why would you? Because I am not you. I was that. I am that. I should be that. Shouldn't a diary be the safest place? Safe, like a fortress with a great moat. Safe, keeping everyone out, so nobody can hear my screams from the inside. I'm shouting, I'm bleeding, I'm leaking, and I don't recognize what should be my own blood. Yes, tell me! Oh, I feel like I'm nothing if you don't tell me. And then I'm nothing when you do because I don't get to keep any of it. But I'd never tell, I promise. I promise I'd never mean to. Of course I would! Oh my god. I would try to dam up my mouth, but my apologies for talking would come right out with the rest of it. But I'd be so sorry. I am so sorry. Doesn't that count? I'm not trying. If I was really trying, I wouldn't be this way. If I had willpower, if I really cared, wouldn't I be better? It must be my fault. It must be me being screwed up. There's nobody else here. There's nobody. It's just me. It has to be me. I should be better. You should go, or I should go. One of us should, and hurry. Once you're at the bottom of the rabbit hole, the lights just get dimmer, and then they die. Of course you've been down. Where do you think I learned how to do it? You should be scared. I'm scared. Let's be scared. Quickly. quickly, quickly. The wind is picking up now.
Dunk is balanced on the exercise ball when you walk up on him, sinking into a deep squat. This is the kind of thing you've seen people do online. It looks so easy when he does it, but you know somebody else would fall and break their neck if they tried. Dunk doesn't even flinch, turning to give you a cheery wave mid-squat.
Hey, hey!
Dunk doesn't just dismount from the ball, he backflips off it, striking a ridiculous pose and giving you a cheeky grin.
I'm so glad you're here. The exercise ball is one of my favorite pieces of equipment. We've done a lot of stuff together, you and I, but this one is really gonna be one of the coolest. What isn't great about it? It's like being a kid again. You get to bounce, 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 and work out at the same damn time. Now I know standing up on that thing is not a beginner move. But if you want to try it like me, I can help you out. I'll spot you and hold you if you need it. I respect that. In that case, why don't we try using the ball in a slightly easier way? Let's try a squat with the ball behind your back. It ain't as bouncy as being on the ball, but I'd rather not risk you getting hurt. And it's still plenty of fun. Hell yeah, you got this!
Dunk helps you position yourself with the ball behind your back.
All right, now just ease on down into a good squat.
You comply. It doesn't seem like you're doing anything all that impressive, but Dunk looks absolutely delighted.
Hell yeah, squats, baby! Just look at that form. You keep that up, and your lower body is gonna be thanking you for being a friend, baby! Hey, that's fair. You've always got to listen to your body. You did amazing, and hey, you can squat now. Press this button anytime to get down like a clown. You can try it out when you're just doing random stuff around the house. It's fun.
Dunk eases the ball away from you, rolling it to a place where it can stand on its own. He looks suddenly serious.
Man, we're running out of sports to try together. It feels weird to realize we're getting close to the end of the road. I kind of thought you'd click with at least one of these things. I mean, it's all your equipment after all. But we got one more thing to try. Well, things, I guess. I'm sure one of them's gotta be your new obsession. All right, next time, we're doing Misc Day. We're gonna try it all, baby. You just meet me at that little box of odds and ends. I know your thing's gonna be in there.
Ben-Hwa starts when you enter your bedroom. They look as if they've been waiting for you.
There you are. Do you realize what today is? Of course you forgot. It's the anniversary of the day we met. Or should I say, the anniversary of the day you pulled me out of several boxes, and you and all your friends laughed and laughed. Thank you. Why do you think I've been so desperate for you to see me as the sexual powerhouse I really am? I thought perhaps you'd remember our anniversary coming up. that you'd take this opportunity to rectify the indignity of our first meeting. Clearly, I can't count on you to do this yourself. Well, you know now. You never even used me. What the hell am I supposed to think when the first time we meet, I'm held up as a fucking joke? Tell me I'm not a joke to you.
They look at you with genuine pain in their eyes, their lip trembling with barely repressed anger and sadness.
Thank you.
They turn away from you, wiping at their eyes.
I never wanted you to see me like this. I need to be alone for a while.
It's you! And I know it's you because it's not me. Because I am me, and you are you. And we're different. I'm your diary. I'm holding all the stories. Dear God, you have a lot of stories. It's all so damn sad. Oh, no wonder I feel this way all the time. You only come to me when you have something horrible that you can't hold all by yourself. It's something painful and weird and full of spikes, and when you've had enough of it, you just close me and walk away. What have they said about love being blind? I think maybe her scales are snake scales, that circuitous, sneak-thieving bitch. Don't you mean your mind? I've never had one of my own. I've just been a proxy. I'm an appendage. I'm a prop. You take what you take by giving. And you don't give by taking any of it back. Or by taking responsibility. Or even by writing down the things that were beautiful or soft or sweet. Those you keep in your head and you siphon off all the shit and the loss, and seething resentments until I'm drowning in you. What if I wasn't just you? What if I am on my own? What if I could watch a sunrise and think not about the people who will never be able to watch it with me, but about how pretty it is? Maybe I can. No! Don't you get it? It's always together. I've been a conjoined twin my whole fucking life, only I didn't know it. None of my experiences were mine because they weren't even ours. They were yours. They can't be ours if I'm not even there. Just go. Just leave. You're always there, don't you see? Always and never. Always for you and never for me. I would die if you stayed away. But if you don't go away right now, I'll combust. Whoosh!
With a look back at her to make sure she doesn't combust, you take your leave.
Got a nice punchy one for you today. Here's the wind-up. Learn how to throw a really good punch. Now, hang on there. I'm not saying to go around punching everyone right this minute. Although, if you decide to take that boxing class, that's probably pretty good advice. But you'll learn to throw one. A solid one that comes from the hips. It'll make you stronger, make you feel powerful and more confident in yourself. And if you're anything like me, it makes you feel pretty darn cool too. When I'm feeling down, sometimes I just stand in the mirror and throw a few really good punches, and all of a sudden, I've got my swagger back. Give it a try. I'll be cheering for you. Stay frosty.
Yo, how's it going?
Yes!
Okay, there's a little tidbit I want to share. You might be wondering how all this dating technology works. Yeah, I thought so. If you're ever curious, you can ask about my mysterious inner workings in the Chat With Me menu. What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself. Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Oh, my favorite subject. What do you want to know about my lore? Vibrations. I'm being overly simplistic. Have you heard of string theory? Dateviator technology is based on thing theory. Thing theory theorizes that at large enough scales, all objects and concepts coalesce into their own one-dimensional wavelength that unifies all of that type of object throughout the universe. No worries, I'll dumb it down. Oh wait, I won't. Any object that makes up any specific wavelength is connected to all other objects on that wavelength, which by virtue of being complex enough then forms a Gestalt consciousness. Humans just never had a way of speaking with those consciousnesses until now. When the whole becomes more than the sum of its parts. With objects, it happens as a plank of wood slowly becomes a toy boat. The wood didn't change, but its status did. And once it's more toy boat than plank of wood, it changes its wavelength. Its thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. Once the object or idea becomes large enough to have its own state, it breaks off the wavelength and forms a new one. That's why tables are different than chairs, even though they might be both made from wood. Their thingness is vibrating differently enough to find a new signal or spin. I like to call the wavelengths animus, but you can use any term, really. This is how we can directly acknowledge these things' existences. Dateviators vibrate along each of these anima. That's why when we awaken something, it wiggles a little. What did you think about that? Yes. Listen, I'm glad you asked me about this. You see, my inner workings are based on some very specific tech that was created by one of Valdivian's founders. I'm gonna show you my insides. You ready?
Skylar points to her own dateviators and invites you to look closely. You see there is a small space just between the lens and the earpiece.
This is my suspension. It keeps these dateviators running. It's not doing great. Thanks. It's a very special type of suspension. A suspension of disbelief. I know. I'm a sad pair of lenses here. Basically, it works super hard to make everything in this little love experiment work. But it's strained, really strained, with all these wild things going on around here. Talking to objects, bringing them to life. Objects having names and hidden lives and sexy human bodies and everything. It can barely handle it. Just give it a little love.
Anyway,
You take a closer look at Skylar's suspension of disbelief. It's hard to be sure, but she seems pleased.
You've just believed in her, so she feels strengthened. Thanks for that. It really means a lot to me.
Skylar smiles warmly and lets you go.
Are you here to beg for your dreams back? It's not going to work, you know. You've already shown me what a waste it is. Go then. Stay in your ignorance.
There's an almost manic energy to Dunk today that you've never seen. He seems less cheerful and more desperate.
Hey, buddy! I hope you're prepared for Dunk's random sports equipment extravaganza! We got all kinds of shit for you to try and love!
He reaches into the depths of the box, pulling out items as he speaks.
We got rollerblades, we got ankle weights, we got resistance bands! So many things to try, so many amazing things to love! Here you go!
Dunk slingshots the resistance bands towards you. You only just managed to dodge.
Oh, I'm great!
Something is just not quite right here. Dunk's normally sweet smile is stretched and pointed. It's creeping you out. Your kind words seem to penetrate Dunk's mania. His expression softens. Dunk's face falls, his shoulders sagging.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I just got so caught up in wanting you to love sports like I do. Knowing we got to the end and you weren't, like, in love with any of them like I am. I just got scared this is it, you know? Really? I'm so glad to hear that. You shouldn't have to tell me that. You should just do it if you want to. I know I've been pushing you hard to try this stuff. And that's my bad. I think everyone around me just makes sports so intense. I just want everyone to like it like I do. But I did what everyone else does. I made it too intense. I put all my hopes on you wanting to be just like me. And that was the wrong thing to do. Why do you need to be like me? You're so cool, man. So what if you're not obsessed with sports like me? You're open-minded. You've got a positive attitude. You tried everything I threw at you. And you kept smiling even when it was hard. I respect that more than anything else. And to be honest with you, I find that kind of attitude really attractive. I'm not ready to stop seeing you. Sports or no sports. I want to keep this going. Hey, that's okay. I love making new friends. Good friends are everything, man. A teammate who's gonna have your back no matter what field you're playing on. A smiling face in the bleachers that keeps your spirits up when the pressure's on. Ain't nothing like it. Yeah, I'd be thrilled to call you my pal. Thanks for putting up with all my sports stuff, even when it wasn't your favorite. Looking forward to seeing more of you, on and off the field. You're the real MVF! Most valuable friend!
Well, fucking well. Look who it is. Here to laugh at me again? The nicey nice act won't work on me. I know who you are and what you're doing. I told you exactly what my damage was. You know that I needed some manner of validation from you after our traumatic fucking meeting. And you refused to give it to me at every turn. Why? Because it was funny to you? You're right about that. I see that now. It's clear that there's absolutely nothing to salvage between us. I can't believe I thought better of you. You never even used me! You don't deserve me. You don't deserve any of my gifts. Neither endless pleasure nor the rapture of my friendship. I don't care what you think about me anymore. Laugh all you want, or better yet, never think about me again. Keep your fucking hands out of my drawer, prude. Go fuck yourself. Without me.
You know, by definition, I'm a virgin.
Hi. I have to say something, but it means that I had to feel it fully. And I gotta tell ya, it sucks something awful. I was on the bottom of the ocean for a little while, and the water was filling my lungs, and the salt was burning me and leaking out my eyes with it all. I'm sorry. You are? I think all the fireworks just went off at once. Don't let the wizard see you. What are you sorry for? Yes. Yes, that's it. I would give anything right now for a torrent of words. Of my own best words. They're all yours. And I can't give you back your words. That's regifting. Awful to throw your thoughts back at you. The thought of it is making me feel sick. But if I threw up even that would be yours. Cocoa and lime from that beach in San Diego. Okay, tell me. You've told me a lot. So, another idea, another thought. I think I can hold it if I've held all the others. I feel like a cartoon character. Is this what a cartoon character feels like? I've never been one, so I don't know. You've never been one, or even seen one. At least you've never written a story about it. Too many to choose from. Oh, that's like saying pick a star in the sky, but just one. The others might get jealous and gang up on me. I could do it. Of course I could. It's just an action. Any action is possible with the right motivation. It was either a life coach or a sociopath who said that, I think. What's the difference if you really break it down? Why am I doing this? Gasp! That's possible? We can do that? So I'll pick one, and then what? I'll tell it to you, and you'll wave the wand and swirl the cape, and I'll be better? Me? Whole? Alone, but not alone. On my own in the good way? Okay, pick one. Which is the most pretty? No, that's never a good metric. I have one. I have three. The one of the man who had a seizure. The one about waiting in the wings of Edinburgh. Oh, crashing into a tree on skis. Tree ski meltdown. You'd better pick one before they overwhelm me. Once I open this thoroughfare, all the bones want out. It was a play. I was in a play. But I only remember one scene of it. It must have been longer than that, though. Most plays are, right? It was something magical. Everyone was speaking English, but it sounded different, like poetry or like a song with no music. There were fairies and talking animals, and so many of the things I could see were sparkling, like things were just dusted over with this very fine layer of glitter. I don't like glitter very much. And glitter is so beautiful and celebratory and ethereal. I love glitter! Of course you know it, it's yours! The point here wasn't so that you could bathe in the reflected glory of this gorgeous memory. Don't you do that enough with me? Help me! You said this would help me not be you anymore. Much obliged. I remember I was standing on my tiptoes in the wings, waiting for my entrance. Me. What do I remember? That isn't what you remember. This is archaeology, like unearthing a minibus with toothbrushes. It's quiet. There is a single light on, just over my left shoulder. Can books have shoulders? I can see the dust motes falling through the air. I can smell something stale, but not unpleasant. Old, but well cared for. Musty and comfortable. Oh, wow. I can remember my breathing. Steady. Bated. Like I was waiting for something. It's difficult to tell. I was waiting for you to come back. The light was on. I was open on the desk, imagining the adventure you must be having. You'd told me so often how excited you were to be in Edinburgh, how much you loved this play. What a dream come true the whole experience was. I was so happy for you. And here I thought, I guess I was wrong. This is such a happy memory. And I was waiting, patient and thrilling for you to come back. Come home and tell me about it. Thank you. I think you've saved my life. I did have it before. I just never lived it. I lived yours. You were overpowering. I hope very much that I will never be the same. And I'll ask you to go wait on the desk now. I'm going to go make my entrance and see what I learn. Come back. Come back soon and I'll tell you about it.
It's important to understand the difference between things being clean and things being organized. Clean is very important. Just doing a little bit every day. A little dusting here. Keeping the dishes clean, dry, and put away. It does something for your mental state. Somehow by cleaning your space, you can clean out your mind too. But organization, that is a totally personal thing. Different people have different definitions of what organization is like, what it feels like. There's no right way, and there's no wrong way. The most important thing to remember about organization is this. Your home, your work, your life is right, as soon as it feels right to you. And however it ends up looking, make sure you leave room for your teddy bear in there somewhere. He does love you. See you for the next one.
Welcome! What can I do for you in my main menu? Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me? Oh, definitely. What's on your mind? Oh, sure, SPECS. SPECS stands for Smarts, Poise, Empathy, Charm, and Sass. These 5 qualities are measured on your personality using the SPECS menu. There's also a glossary button in the top right corner if you want more explanation on what each means. Anything else you'd like to know? They are. Or at the very least, you get something fun out of it. But don't worry, if you can't reach a certain SPECS dialogue choice, the worst thing that you could miss out on is a collectible. No love, friend, or hate endings are gated behind a SPECS check. Any other SPECS questions? Great question! Each dateable object gives out 1 Specs attribute when a relationship has been attained. I call this alignment. You can check a datable's alignment by looking at the specs badge in their Datadex page. The badge corresponds to which stat is given. If you're looking to grow to a certain specs build, this will really help guide you towards who you should prioritize. You know, for realization recipes. Any other specs questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Collectibles are delectable. Collectibles are the funny little images that appear as datables talk to you. What are you curious about? They help illustrate what's going on around you, sometimes for fun, sometimes because the datable gave you an item, or sometimes just for dramatic effect. Think of them as little progress trinkets. You can take a closer look at them in the Datadex sorted by character. Any other collectibles questions? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Good question. A very important question. The easy answer is whatever you like. As long as you are continuing to realize objects, things will continue to move along in a positive direction. If you have other questions, I'm all ears. No matter what you do, you will always be able to find every single datable here. Except for one very specific instance, but you will be very clearly warned that that's the path you're going on. No, I believe in you. Any other questions about what you should be doing? Hate endings still give you 5 specs points and continue the main story, so no, not really. You won't be locked out of very much, except for certain polyamorous relationships that might be difficult to untangle if you were looking for those ones specifically. But since you won't be able to realize objects that hate you, you might start to find yourself locked out of certain endings if you keep getting a large amount of hates. Just speak with everyone honestly, from the heart. You don't have to literally get everyone to be your lover, seriously. Even though it makes me happy, there's no pressure at all. If anything, getting something to hate you certainly does mean you spend less time talking with them, which is always good if you genuinely don't like them. Any other questions about what you should be doing? Anything else you wanted to know about features? Cool. What can I do for you in my main menu? There's lots I can chat about. Me? Relationship? My favorite subject. What do you want to know? Not yet, but there's still hope for you. Just keep pressing on my buttons. You'll find a way. Let's go back up a menu. It's the chat menu. What do you need? Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is looking rather nice today. Maybe.